Jeannette Bajalia of Women's Worth joins us now. She's been featured on CNBC, in the Wall Street Journal, and Forbes magazine, among many others, for her expertise in managing money. Welcome back, Jeannette.
It's great to be with you, Karen.
It's great to be here, and this is an important topic that we all need to know, being sure that we keep our money and we keep it alive, because as we know, things are going up, especially health care.
Oh yes, health care. One of the biggest risks to a successful retirement are health care costs.
Okay.
They're increasing and escalating anywhere from 6 to 8% for routine medical costs.
That's significant. And so the other thing it's important to know, and then you said this last time you were on, that when you are working for however many decades you work and then you think you can retire, well, sometimes what people don't take into consideration is that they're going to live another several decades, maybe even some of these people, 30 years or so.
30 to 40 more years.
So the question you have to ask yourself is, do I have enough money to retire for the next 30 years? Do I have enough money saved that I can live on it for the next 30 years? That's a scary thought to me. Absolutely.
And with regard to health care costs, I had the reality of it last week. I ended up having type A flu, just came out of the woodwork. And then I needed one little prescription. And my out-of-pocket cost for that prescription, I have it right here, is $123.50 for out-of-pocket costs. Now, if healthcare costs are inflating at 6 to 7% a year, that prescription in 5 years is going to cost $235.
And that wouldn't surprise me, because the way things have increased. And then especially when you get to something like Tamiflu, which is a name brand, they can also be even more costly.
Yeah, there will be more and more designer drugs. And women consume 62% of the healthcare services in the nation. So it's more important for women to plan for these unanticipated healthcare costs in their retirement journeys. The interesting data that has come out is that if a married couple retired over 20 years is going to have to fund anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000 of health care costs out of their retirement money. Go figure.
That's pretty scary. So that's when, and if I guess what you're also saying is, at that point, if you cannot afford it, then you're actually relying on your family members to help you out, or maybe even your children, which we don't ever want to be a burden on our children.
Absolutely.
Unless they make a lot of money and can afford it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Right. No, now,
I'm just kidding.
Now remember our mantra at Woman's Worth. You know, children are not a plan and a man's not a plan. So you need to understand that.
I like that. A man is not a plan. A man is not a plan. And it's not that we're men haters, but you know, you can't always rely on somebody else to be able to be there for you. You've got to really take the bull by the horns, if you will. So what should we be doing, Jeannette? What can we do?
We should be planning. You need to understand what the cost of your retirement journey is. So if you're going to be living in retirement 30 years, 40 years, you need to understand the costs associated with that, far beyond core lifestyle costs, far beyond the travel that you have to do. You really need to understand what those unanticipated health care costs. Medicare is not going to be full dollar coverage. They are not going to be providing everything that you need for health care. Vision is not covered, dental is not covered, unanticipated health care costs, preventive costs. It's important to create a plan that anticipates these unknowns and make sure that you don't run out of money before you run out of time.
It's great advice. Dental, can we just touch on that for a second, and how you know, exorbitant any kind of dental procedures are, from root canals to implants or anything like that? You're spending a lot of times several $1,000s out of your own pocket.
Exactly. In fact, a couple years ago, I had a lot of dental work done, and I had what I thought was good dental insurance, and the bill was $22,000 for the dental work, and my insurance coverage covered $1,000 of it. So $21,000 was paid for out of pocket. So the question is, are you anticipating these things? Because you have to keep your teeth intact, because they determine your health, overall health.
And for cosmetic reasons as well.
Oh, yeah.
Along with your health.
Exactly.
So what can we do? I mean, you know, what are we to do now, and what incentives can you offer us?
What I'm going to offer the viewers today, for the first 20 qualified viewers with $250,000 saved for retirement, we're going to offer a complimentary and totally customized Woman's Worth Retirement Income Master Plan. And again, it's totally customized and free. And this will allow the first 20 callers to call in. This income master plan will answer a number of questions. One, how long your current savings is going to last you in retirement. Okay. Two, you'll learn how to legally pay fewer taxes in retirement, so we have more money for health care. And three, we're going to help you understand how to protect yourself from these skyrocketing healthcare costs plus inflation. We'll address little-known strategies that help you save tens of thousands of dollars in saving yourself some penalties, fees, and how to transform your savings into monthly income that'll come in every month until the day you die, like clockwork. And for the first 20 callers today at 904-429-1135, we're offering this complimentary customized lifetime income plan. And again, we put a qualification on it for $250,000, Karen, because it doesn't make any sense to give you a recipe if you don't have any groceries. So give us a call for this complimentary income master plan at 904-429-1135.
Excellent. Will do. Jeannette.
One phone call and one visit will change your life.
It's worth a try. Can't lose. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll see you.
It was great to be with you.
You bet.